Recording in progress.
A2000 EST OCOEE. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog, ay. Birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom, why you simping, for real? Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turner signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace.
All right.
I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
What's goody? What's goody?
I need love.
Welcome in. Welcome
coming from
in.
up there like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and now you hear that click. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Hey, way it hit 'em like, whoa, man. Hey, make 'em do the uh-oh.
Welcome in, everyone.
Hey,
welcome in.
Came up with, whoa, man. Flow electric,
Let's
this
get
is
it.
not a slow
Who's
dance.
ready?
Not a slow
NFP
dance.
day.
We come together and we pray
What's
and
goody?
hold
What's goody?
hands.
W's in the
Grace
chat.
or wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Hey, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Hey, we saving souls on the campus. Hey, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics.
All right.
Thank you, Lord.
Let's get
I
it.
feel like a praying mantis.
Welcome in, everyone.
Me just trying to see me sing
Titanic.
Never out, but
Welcome
I'm
in, welcome in.
outlanded.
Let's
Even
do
when
it.
I'm out, soon as I land, back to the beach, back to the sand, is back to the. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love.
All right. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's do our thing here.
I need everything
that's
that's coming
coming
from
from
above.
Good to see y'all. Z Gamer in the house. GT in the house. Louis G in the house. Who else we got here today? Who else we got? Let's take a look. Zyper in the building. Awareness. Billy's Lost is here. Rob Trade. Stephen B in the house. My man. What's goody? Engineer 14 in the building. What up, Surge? Connor FX in the house. My man. DJ Scratches. Yo, Clubhouse going crazy. It's going crazy. Hey, man. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. What up, Tuffy? What up, Ken? Good morning, Jessica. Stevie Mac in the house. 3 ants in the building. Eric P is here. What up, Q? What up, Phil? All right, man. The whole squad's here. AJ in the building. Kunal in the house. Good to see y'all, man. Good to see you guys. NFP Friday. We ready? What up, Jonah? Yo. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's do it. Let me get organized here. Just a moment. Let's get the chats where they're supposed to be. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? Today was the first night that I actually slept the whole entire night. Wild. Wild. I'm ready to go, man. I'll be up all weekend now. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, good to see you all. What's up, Juan? Yo, what's goody? Who else we got here on YouTube? On Me Grind in the house. Good day, 786 FGT. What up, Tamra? Good morning. Good morning, Isaac. T Davis in the house. What up, T Davis? What up, D? What up? Epic in the house. Yanosh in the building. Yanosh. What's up, Green? Mr. Lopez here. My man Greenery is in the building. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning. All right, well, let's do it. Let's get started. I think I'm good to go. I think I got all my ducks in order here. Yeah, I think we're good. Man, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are grateful. It's good to see you all. I love being around the winners. Why don't you guys give yourself a round of applause or some W's in the chat for being consistent, for having a dream, man, having something inside of you, right? Worth living for and worth going after. And you guys are planting the seeds every day, just like I am. You know, I call out the same names every single day, day after day, week after week. And if you plant the seeds, you deserve to reap the harvest of it. So it's harvest time, my friends. Harvest time. Amen. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go ahead and pray, and then we will begin here. Okay, give me 1 second. All right. All right, perfect. All right, let's pray and we'll begin here. Father in heaven, Lord, we just come to you and gather. We thank you, Lord. We thank you for giving us a vision. I thank you for giving me a community with a backbone, Lord, that's willing to show up, stay steady, build through adversity. Dig deep, Lord, and tap into faith, Lord. I just pray that you just bless them with increase all day, all weekend, Lord. Show them that you love them, Lord. Give them a clear, direct path to the place that you want them to go, Lord. And we just give you the glory for your spirit that dwells amongst us. We thank you for all the victory that's taken place, Lord. We know that it is done in your name. So we give you the glory for it, and we thank you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. What a work, man. Congratulations. W to all you guys, man. Just lots of payouts, lots of combines, challenges passed, lots of people growing personally, developing, on the charts, off the charts. I mean, sheesh. You guys I'm just happy to be around y'all. That's it. Just happy to be around a group of winners here. So I'm grateful for you guys today. Grateful for the opportunity to be around winners, pour into winners, and have a good day here together before the weekend. All right. Let's go ahead and start that day. Let me lower the music just a little bit more here, and we will begin. So today is May 2nd. Today's May 2nd, right? Yeah, there we go. May 2nd. Let's refresh this. Hold on. Is today May 1st? No, May 2nd. Why is it saying this? Where's Friday? Give us Friday, man. There it is. Okay, perfect. So today is the first or the second day of May, and it is NFP Friday. So it's another day. Even though the hype is real today, it's Friday. We got 8:30 news. It's called NFP. It's one of the biggest news releases of the month, and it's right in front of us here today. So there is a lot of hype. There is a lot of excitement, but I'm here to calm you down now, cool you off now. I know you guys are pumped up. I know you're excited, but this is just another day for us. Another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined and really just pick apart the market, looking and staying patient, right, for our high probability setup. So although the hype is real today, I want to cool you guys down just a little bit, bring you guys back down to reality, and let's just focus on what makes us money here today. So we are going to have this big news release. So I think Stephen B said the fireworks show is coming in, and he's totally right about that. We'll see if we get a good push here today. They are expecting what's this? They are expecting same numbers here. So we'll see what happens, and we'll be waiting. So let's go ahead and break this down because we got about 15 minutes before the news release, and let's go ahead and do a fresh top-down analysis, talk about gold, talk about NASDAQ, and start our day. Cool. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me. Green, let them know, man. Let them know. Give the stream a like, sub to the channel. Gang, we're trying to get to 50,000 subs, right? So we know we're right on it, and if you haven't been subbed to the channel, subscribe now so you could be a part of that momentum push as we get on our way to 50K here, man. I don't know what we have. I think it's like low 40s, but I think we get to 50 in like a matter of like 2 or 3 months, man. I could just feel it. Too much momentum, too much sauce. What are they forecasting here? Way less? Where is that? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so they are expecting way less, 228 as opposed to 138. My bad, I was looking at the wrong one there. Wow, so yeah, we should have it shouldn't be a dud this NFP in which it was like last NFP. So anyway, let's go ahead and break this down. Let's start here on the daily. Let's talk about gold. Looks like gold did close pretty strong bearish here yesterday. So we kind of closed, obviously strong. We have been making our way out of this range here. So you guys remember all through last week and early on this week, this was pretty much our range on gold. We didn't really get a closure outside of the range here. You kind of maybe you did close right at it. Next candle just melted there with no top wick or anything like that. So we drove down, we tapped as you can see right into the support level here, and then we just kind of rejected out of there. So the big question today is, will we move up or will we move down, right? So we'll see what's going to happen. Keep in mind, we do have support sitting right here. We have been pushing down for quite a bit of time here. I would not be surprised if gold decided to move back up in the range here today and do something crazy like this. I mean, hey, this is gold we're talking about. This is 2025. I don't put anything past gold in terms of moving back up. You have this huge wick to fill, and that would just be insane today. But one thing I could say for sure is that we don't have a top wick, so maybe we pop back up there, make that top wick, and then whether we come back down or not later is a whole different story here. So let's go take a look at the 4 hour here, because this move here and this move here is obviously going to be a big push up on the 4 hour chart. So let's take a look at that push up. Here it is right here. So we can see now that we have some sort of resistance up here. This is the range in which we came from on the daily. We did create support on the 4 hour, right here. So this was interesting here because in Asian sesh we closed with no wick, and then we kind of were looking like we were going to close pretty strong bearish, ended up popping right back up, and I guess overnight the next candles continue to move up there. So yeah, I mean, we're certainly still bullish. We do have range to move up here on the 4 hour time frame. If you break that high there, you should get a push up like this today, at least coming back into 29.90 there. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here. We should be ranging. We have some sort of resistance here. We also have support sitting right there, and that's just kind of a little bit of chop. Yeah, I think this is pretty clean. This is probably my ranges for the session here right now. So if we're looking above for some sort of targets, TP1s or ranges, we got 3288 ahead of us, which is about 136 pips away from this current resistance level. And then we have a big choppy range on the way down, right? But below that, you have pretty clean range, right, for about 190 pips there. So the ranges are massive today. We'll see if NFP can pretty much push us through here, especially on the downside. Like if NFP can push through it and price wants to move down, let it push through that, all that chop for us, and then we get the closures, and then we could play around in this range here, we could play around in this range here, right? There's plenty of room to move here today on gold. So I am both open for buys and sells. Same thing on the way up. You got 170, 180 pip range here, and then even more to go. So the ranges are massive here today. So let gold pick a direction, and then we will follow, right? That's what we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do here today. So that's pretty much it. You know, no trade zone here, pre-NFP sitting right here. I think the money for me today is gonna be anywhere above 73 and then anywhere below 59 there. So yeah, that's it. I'm staying out of that red zone. I'll let price push through there and do what it needs to do, especially on the way down. And then yeah, green territory looking good. Lots of range. Cool. So that's going to be gold for me. Again, we'll probably draw new ranges up here in about 20 minutes. Once we see where the push wants to go here with NFP. All right, so that is gold. Let's take a look at NQ here as well, and let's see what we got going on. So it looks like we did close bearish yesterday on NQ, but not the strongest candle, obviously. You got a weak bearish candle, which we're still above the range here, so most likely we probably push up today, right? Something like this, push up through, especially if we break that previous daily candle high. You should get pretty bullish here on NQ. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour has caught up in this range. It's been in this range now since yesterday. So remember this big push up? We had this big push up, and then we've literally just been ranging. So you probably get a massive move out of NQ today, and we'll be here for that as well. So clean traffic to the downside, decently clean traffic on the upside. Yeah, we rejected that zone once, so let's keep our 4 hour ranges there. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here and see how we can potentially move up and fill that wick. So 1 hour is ranging a bit. We got to adjust this. We got supports here. We got, I'd say, resistance here for now. Let's take a look at the 30 minute. 30 minutes in a bunch here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. A little choppy. I would wait for 9:30 here. Wait for the 4 hour, maybe wait for the 4 hour closure, and then we should have a lot better direction here on the NASDAQ. So that's pretty much it. A bit choppy. The way down is super clean though. Yeah, we'll see. We're exhausted here, so we're trying to make some things happen. So that's pretty much it, man. That's the day. That's my Friday. So we'll mark it up. It's a big no trade range, but I'm telling you, that range can get pushed through in a matter of 5 minutes here at 8:30. So cool. The moment we've all been waiting for. Let's get it. And then, by the way, this should clear us out for May, so that way we have a nice clean month ahead of us. So by the way, I know everyone's excited to trade today, but even if this was a no trade day, that would serve you well, right? Because the market should clean up and the sky should open up here next week as we start getting into the new month. Or we could just go full margin today, Zyper, whatever you want to do. Gang, I'm refreshed. Man, I haven't slept like 6-7 hours in a row in a minute. All right, let me just do this. Boom. Let's see who we got in the clubhouse here. What up, club? The club is clubbing. DeMarco, what's goody, brother? What's goody? Great trading here in April, bro. For a brand new trader, oh my God. Oh man, some of y'all gotta take notes, man. Some new people gotta take notes from other new people. Like anyone who's very serious, right? And they're already mature in their mindset. They're coming into trading. They're not doing this to, buy a Lamborghini to post on Instagram, but because they actually care about their family and their future and their finances. these new guys are getting on top of it like right away, and we're trying to teach this in such a simplified manner that the newest person that has never even seen a candlestick before can come in here and learn how to trade within 6 to 9 months. So that's our mission, is to just keep getting trade. It's basically an assembly line where we can build traders and teach them and simplify it and make things very, very straightforward. So proud of you, bro. Proud of all you new guys coming in and just tearing it up. What a mess this chart is, for real. Yeah, Goldie on the way down is messy. What's up, AV Mike? How you feeling, bro? Hope you're feeling better today. I'm sure you are. Yeah, it's the cost of living on the top, man. I ain't worried about no sleep. It just feels good to get it sometimes. Do I ever try hedging strategy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got some war stories for you if you really want to hear it. We got some war stories for you. What's up, Jabber? Good morning, man. Locked up? Good, good, good. Yeah, some of you guys are locked out today. I'm not sure how things went in London. It doesn't look like they went too good. Not much here. Looks like this could have been good, but no bottom wick on that candle. Was that London? Yeah, it was 330. No sells. Yeah, I don't see anything here. So I don't see anything in London, anything in pre-New York. Again, no bottom wick here. Had a slight breakout, I would say, here, right? But no bottom wick there. So yeah, doesn't look like there was any trades. I don't think, did we take any trades in the clubhouse last night in London or pre-New York? I don't think so, right? I don't see anything that I think they would have taken. No? Okay, cool, cool. Z Gamer, how we feeling? What's up, Kelvin? Good to see you, bro. Good morning, afternoon. What is it over by you? Afternoon now? All right, so yeah, here comes the news here in about 3 minutes, or 2 minutes, I should say. So we'll watch it on the 30-minute time frame just for fun. Is our boy on today? That's the question. Let's take a look and see if we can get some entertainment, some tradertainment. No Raja Casino today. Dang. All right. Well, I'm not going to be entertaining y'all today with anything, because last time I did that, I blew an account in 4 seconds. So we're going to stay away from that today, and we're just going to hang out and wait for the right opportunities. Yo, what up, Magnus? How you doing? Where you at, brother? Where you at? Stephen B, how we feeling, man? How did I blow it? I just bought a combine just to see if I can just have some fun with it. It was like a fun account, you know, like a play account. And this thing got activated and just demolished in like 5 seconds. What's up, Coach Carter? What up, Jamil? Need a win today? Most of y'all should already have wins today. How many of y'all win in the day, eh? How many guys locked in non-negotiables? Moving through them non-negotiables? Oh yeah, man, I'm stacked. I got like 4 wins under me already today. Nothing, no trades. I'm not talking about trading, just daily wins. Daily wins as a human, as an entrepreneur. Filone. How we doing? All right, here it comes, the fireworks show. Let's see what we got. Let's widen up the screen here. Or let's actually, yeah, let's see. Can we get the flip? Do we wick down, wick up, and close in the range, or do we actually close outside of the range here today? Let's see. Third trading session. Oh, third day here today. Hey, nice, man. W consistency. Yeah, 3 days in a row. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Why does this keep showing me Thursday when I refresh? Oh, green numbers here. Okay. Okay. 177. So as opposed to them thinking 138 here, so I guess we should get a move down on gold. Beautiful, because we got a lot of range. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll follow price action here, but let's see what's going to happen. Probably not going to enter any trades for at least another like 10-15 minutes or so, and then if we get anything around that time, possibly. But maybe I think we should set up pretty nice for like 9:15ish today. Let's look at the NASDAQ here. Yeah, NQ moving. So really good numbers for the dollar for the most part. Yeah, we should probably come up here today. We got big targets on NQ today. Like I said, you'll probably get a huge move out of the NASDAQ because just look at this crunched up consolidation on the 4 hour over the last almost 2 days now. So you should get a big move today. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. What's a combine? A combine is like a challenge account. You ever heard of like a evaluation account, like a challenge account? So they're called evaluations, challenges, combines. Is there any other term for them? It's just another term for like step one of a funding company, funding challenge. Market now moving with news. I know. And NQ is moving a bit. Gold is not moving. I'm telling you, man, the last like 3 NFPs have just been dud candles on gold. Best personal account broker to use Trade Locker. I'm not too sure. I don't use Trade Locker, so I wouldn't really know. Yeah, also I don't trade like the currency market anymore either. I trade in the futures market. So the only broker I've used is Tradeovate. So that's the only one I could really recommend, and they're pretty good. If you are trading forex, I always recommend like Dominion Markets is a good one. They were probably my favorite when I traded with forex. Plus I love Raja too, so they're probably the best one out there. And Raja cares about the company. He's clearly backing it behind it, like trying to build it and grow its name and whatnot. So I think they're a pretty good broker to run with. What up, TK? How we feeling? How was everyone's week? How did everyone's week go? It is Friday, so what we looking like, man? How was Monday through Thursday for you guys? Following the plan, staying steady, or how's it going? If you guys can give me, what's like the one thing that you're struggling, if you are struggling with anything here in the markets, what is it? Like on a day-to-day, like what do you feel is holding you back? What is bugging you? Like what is taken away from your incredible, like in a way, progress, right? Because a lot of times, especially before we get profitable, we put a lot of work in, but the issue is most of us, we don't want to stay in that learning phase in a way, right? And remain there until we have learned. So a lot of us want to, jump over here and say, okay, I learned for 2 weeks, but now it's time to earn. And we just get like ahead of ourselves. You know what I mean? So what's like the biggest thing kind of slowing you down? Because you do know the quicker you try and get profitable, the longer it takes. But the sooner you stick to what actually pays and what is profitable, so it's simply a money mindset shift. It's no longer the money, it's the skill. It's no longer the money, it's the performance, right? The issue is most entrepreneurs, they want to see instant results for the work that they're putting in, that they still need time to grow, right? They still need time to grow. So like the farmer doesn't rush his crop, you know what I mean? He understands the process of it and is able to wait patiently for it. And guess what? If you do this, that, and the other thing, and that is what produces success, then guess what you will have? Success, right? But a lot of people plant their seed, water it for a little bit, take care of it for a little bit, and then they dig it back up. Like to go look at it, to be like, yo, you good? Like, you in there? Anyone in there? Like, don't worry. Like the progress and the journey know how to take care of itself. A lot of times it's just us getting in the way, interrupting it. You know what I mean? So you revenge trading, or you over trading, or you oversizing really just takes away from all the work that you're putting in. Right? So you want that work to go, aka you're planting the seed and digging it up. You know, so you got to really plant the seed, and you got to be willing to work without the results, gang. It's called faith. It's called faith, right? That's where you tap into faith. So you have to be willing to do that for X amount of time. In my opinion, if you can get serious and you can be for real from this day forward, it'll take you about 6 months. 6 months or so. So the next 6 months, you could change your entire life. You never have to worry about the over trading or whatever it is. I'm going to look in the chat that you guys are struggling with. You can nip that in the bud. You could leave that back in April. You do know that those bad habits don't have to come with you. They don't have to follow you everywhere you go. So you got to release it, man. Revenge trading, over trading, unnecessary trades. What else? Confidence in entries, confidence in not knowing how to execute, can't accept loss, leaving money on the table, setting stop losses and sticking to it. Amazing. This is all good feedback, and I'm gonna go hard for you guys, bro. I'm gonna start creating videos based on these topics that you guys are struggling with. Quick videos too that are like 6-7 minutes, maybe straight to the point, that that you guys can go and just be able to visit when you're struggling and stuff. Taking bigger risk. What up, Spidey? Yeah. Control his emotions. Yeah, man. Self-control. You gotta grow up. You gotta be an adult. Spidey gotta be Mr. Spidey. You know what I mean? No more little Spidey. It's gotta be Mr. Spidey now, who stands on business, who's a real top G, who doesn't budge, who doesn't deviate, who sticks to his plan, who gets some money, man. You guys trying to get some money or what? All that stuff that you guys are talking is taking all your money. So do you like doing it that much? Do you like over trading that much? Do you like revenge trading that much, to just give it your profits? Is it that fun? It's not that fun to me. Certainly ain't that fun to me. When to exit? Yep, holding trades too long. Yeah. Yeah, everyone clowns on me a little bit for, kind of closing early or taking profits, but we getting money. At the end of the day, we are doing this thing, right? We are having consistently profitable days and weeks and months and years at this point now. So it's like, learn why I'm doing it, instead of just like, he closed early on that one, and then you hitting full stop loss and me having a green day and you having a red day, right? And then you just walking around like mad all day. Why not just figure out, why is he doing it that way? What was the reason for it? And asking those good questions that a lot of you guys do ask from time to time. And it's like, just fix it, right? Just fix what you're after. Maybe you should be closing partials there, but you don't, because maybe you're focused on the money. Maybe you have a big bill you're trying to pay. Maybe you're in debt. You know what I mean? So you gotta like take a look at those outside circumstances and cut them off here. Right? I get it. You can use it for like internal motivation, but to chase like moves over it, it's not worth it. The move is the move. So you don't, you can't get 100 pips out of a 50 pip move. I mean, you can, but it's less likely to happen. Right? So you got to understand, hey, what trade am I in here? Like, is this a 50 pip trade? Is this a 40 pip? Is it a 100 pip? You know what I mean? And just lock it in when you get there. Stay away. Yeah, I got y'all. I'll go back to this live stream, and I will read the comments over again when I'm like have time, and then I'll start to make some videos on it. Use the lockout. Oh, just transitioned from FX to futures. Congratulations. Welcome to the bright side. Wow, Goldie nothing here. Gold nothing. NQ. Yeah, nice push there on NQ. But gold, what's going on? What would be really nice on gold here is if we can set up playbook style, right? So if we can kind of come down here, maybe not close below, but get ourselves either a pullback, like a nice maybe 1 or 2 pip candle pullback. I'm sorry, 1 or 2 candle pullback like this. Stay in this range, you know, show like the buyers are not there, and then crash through here, right? And then kind of close below. That right there would be the ideal setup for like 9.15 today. And then we got the clean range coming down. We got the green numbers on the dollar, and maybe we can see that range get filled. Yeah, today could be a day for big runners as well. So I will definitely be leaving runners today and seeing if we can get a big move out of gold. No volume here, no volume in NY open, so you know that there's most likely a lot of volume coming in for NYSE here today. Wait till the boys in New York and Chicago hear about this. Zero spreads on future? Yeah, I think zero spreads, just about 0.01. Let's just say that. Yeah, you don't have to put, I never put time on things. I don't. I'm just saying around about time, if you're serious and you take it serious every day, it could take about a 6-month thing. I'm not saying, hey, set a goal for 6 months and if you ain't there, then, you know, quit. That's definitely not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know, if you've been at this for 3 years and you're just spinning your tires, you're probably 6 months away from just actually making the right decisions to be where you want to be. Locking out. Yeah, nice. All right, let's see what's good in the clubhouse here. Fear not to enter sometimes. It was fear not to enter. Now I execute when I see the position. Perfect. Now I just need to get the sizing part of it. Yeah, absolutely. And that'll happen. And guess what? Guess how that happens? Well, number one, the best way is obviously, hopefully you have someone to watch and someone who can help you and, you know, share some of their experience. But it happens through winning and losing. All your lessons will happen through your winning and losing. The problem is you guys just want to win. Right, but the way you learn how to trade is by winning and losing, right? Because the way when you lose, you learn how to win more, right? Does that make sense? Isn't that like no one wants to lose to win? I get that, right? No one, but that's the price that's paid a lot of times for success, you know. So when you fear, hey, what should I do? Should I go 1 contract here? Should I go 3 contracts? And you do go 3 contracts, and price goes against you. You know, you understand, you go, and you do that enough times, you go, you know what, when that setup there shows up at that time, I'm just going to lower my size there. And it's a progression of just dialing things in, you know. It takes time. I'm still learning. Like, I have no idea how to trade. Still learning. Could always get better. Yeah, you got to keep the disciplined mindset. Some days, your mind's gonna lie to you a lot of times too. So that's where the system comes in. You know, if you don't have your life systemized, then you just go wherever. So if you have it systemized, then no matter what feelings come in, you stay locked in on your program. You know, so that's the big thing. My life was in shambles and everywhere when I didn't have a plan for the day. But once I began to plan the day, and have a system and a systematic approach and make sure all those things led up to a better me and a brighter future. And I just started dialing in on that. So when I felt tired in the morning, it didn't matter because the program said it's time to go to the gym. Or when I felt like eating those snacks on a Wednesday, I couldn't because the program said you got to wait till Saturday, you know, and obviously you got to be disciplined to that, but that's all it takes. Right, Johnny Gems? That's all it takes.
Yo.
How we feeling?
What's good, my bro? Feeling amazing. How you
Good to
feeling?
see you, man. Happy Friday.
Good to see you too. Happy Friday. Another day blessed by God. Let's go.
Amen.
This week flew by, bro.
It flew by. It really did. I can't believe it's Saturday. I mean, I can't believe it's Friday. Oh, man.
Yo, where, bro? It's Saturday.
Crazy.
Yo, happy Saturday, chat. No, I'm kidding.
Hey,
Chat. Happy Friday.
This week's webinar is going to be hosted on Sunday this week. So we normally do it on Saturdays, but this weekend we have to push it to Sunday. So anyone in the clubhouse that are going to be attending the weekend webinar, this is going to be a webinar that you do not want to miss. Like, obviously they're going to be recorded, but there's just something different about being there live and being there in the moment. We are going to talk about where, as a community, we are giving the money back. So we're bringing in a lot of money. We can see that. But we're also giving maybe some more than we have to back, right? It's nothing wrong with giving losses back, but can we cut them? Can we get better, right? And that's what we're going to talk about this weekend, about getting better, about taking a look at some of the things that have consistently been happening in terms of our losses, right? Some of the losses that we have taken, we have found a commonality in them, and we are going to go walk through that, talk through that, and bring up some examples, show you guys exactly what we're talking about, so that way we're all on the same page, and you know, we can keep some more of our profits. You know, we're already keeping profits, but wouldn't it be nice to keep some more, eh? Like, you make 15 grand, you bring 15 grand in, but you lose, let's say, 5 of it, so you make 10 grand. So look, we're still profitable as traders, but how cool would it be to maybe only give 2 back or 3 back and make 12 or 13 grand, right, instead of 10? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And again, success is a game of inches, and the game of inches we shall play.
Yep. And this is why this weekend you're going to learn too, just the lesson itself, why it's so important to collect data, take screenshots of your trades, you know, collect those pictures of your trades, because it's one thing to see it once or twice, but it's another thing to see the same pattern that you're losing on multiple times in a row, right? And you can't know that without data and without journaling. So yeah, got to make sure you're journaling, and data is so important.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, these are things you won't be able to pick up on. So if you're trying to get better as a trader and you're not journaling, you're not going to get better as a trader. I shouldn't say you're not, but it's going to take you a little longer to do it, because you won't be able to identify the common things in certain winners and certain losers. And, you know, the study of that really helps you craft yourself as a trader.
Yeah, we can't learn where we're giving money back if we're not collecting data on our trades.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got clear skies here, ladies and gents. This is your captain speaking. We have clear skies coming in once we break out of this little turbulent range here today. So we should be good to go. We just need more volume now, and we know when that volume's coming in.
9:30.
Boom.
9:30, right around the corner.
Yep. James Bond in the chat. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. More than anything, I appreciate you guys praying for me and my family. For real, more than anything. So I thank y'all for that, and appreciate it, man. James Bond, I like that name.
I like it too.
Oh yeah, what's up, Top Frag Markets? Yeah, you know, that honestly could be a little bit of a mental hurdle that you got to get over. That's pretty traumatizing, you know, having a $36,000 payout pending, and then you know, company going down and stuff like that. So you got to shake it off, brother or sister. You got to shake it off, and you got to move forward. You know, whatever happened in the past. You got what you do have with you still is a skill set, and you got to use it. So you got to clear up the mind and get back to work. What up, C Melly? What up, C Melly? As a trader, you got to have a very, very fast, or I should say short memory, right? Short memory span. You got to get over some of these things. You're going to get tossed around the markets here and there. You know, as a trader, it's part of the game. You know, you play in a rough sea. So you can't, you know, say, oh, be surprised that you're, you know, dealing with some adversity here and there, because, you know, this is a game for the big dogs. You know what I mean? So that's all we could do is play it, and whatever happens there, happens in the past. It's in the past now. You just got to move forward with it.
Yeah, last thing you want to do is bring your low emotions with you to the desk. Now you're trading with emotions. That's definitely something we don't want to do.
Yeah, and then that's probably why you haven't been able to, you know, grab the payout again, because you're just trading off of emotions in a way, to where all you gotta do is simmer back down, and you know you'll be good. Gold in the next 5 days, to be honest, I haven't really thought about it that far for 5 days. I mean, what would be I mean, if we actually did try and draw an example of 5 days, I mean, I think like if we do something today and move bullish, I mean, that would be pretty awesome, and then maybe, you know, push up and create resistance and stuff like that. But I mean, who am I to predict the next 5 days of gold? You know, I'm just looking for the next 15-minute push.
I can't even think that far, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, as long as we stay below that daily range here, we're probably gonna head down. Like, as long as we stay below here. So what I mean is like Friday, Monday, Tuesday, right? Wednesday, fake out or something. Thursday, Friday. You know, I don't know, something like that maybe. That'd be cool. Or you never know, we might want to move bullish, right? So we might do something like that. Move down here, create support, move back up. I mean, there's so many things that can happen, right? So
at the end of the day, we can either move up or down.
Yeah.
Or range.
Yep. Goldie, Sandman, what's happening, brother? What's happening? What's up with gold, Sandman?
What's up, Sandman?
Doesn't want to do
good,
anything, go anywhere. Just wants to stay put. Exactly. The market don't give a rip.
Literally.
Trade with the chart and not your heart. I love it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. What up, Jeffy? Exactly. Fund managers, of course. I mean, look at the funds. You know, they're always prepared for drawdown and things like that. So everyone in the chat, you know, like not everyone like you guys, but you know, like other people just come in and they just, you know, it's easy to say you're a great trader in the chat and just go into random chats on YouTube and say you're the best. It's another thing to actually show, you know, and actually be the best, or not even the best, but just a good quality trader. So everyone seems to be winning, but the hedge fund managers don't seem to be saying that same story. The broker statements don't seem to be saying that same story. The prop firms clearly say 95% of traders are failing. So, you know, I love how everyone thinks this is so easy, such an easy game, and we'll trade here, we'll trade there, we'll do all this, but are you even profitable? You know, do you even make money doing this? So you got to be systematic here. You got to be systematic. You got to be prepared for drawdown, prepared for losses, and you can't get emotional over those type of things. Too many people bring their emotions into this game, and their emotions take them right out of it. So you got to stay really steadfast and have this like stone cold type of mentality to you when you're at the desk.
Hell yeah, bro. When you can go into a drawdown and not quake but remain disciplined, that's how you know you're growing.
Yeah.
Now you know it's just part of the business. It's part of doing business here.
It's just business. It's just
business. That's it, bro. Yeah.
Hey.
When I went into drawdown, I started to think, damn, is this normal? But then once I realized it was normal, everything was all good. And I made it all back, and I kept executing my plan, being disciplined to it.
It's a simple game, gang. You guys have watched me do it for 3 years straight here on YouTube. It's pretty simple. I don't get too emotional. Take my trades, take my wins, take my losses, learn, get better, improve, and just keep showing up every day.
The problem is you let like losses and drawdowns get you emotional, and then you bring those emotions to the table, and then your logic is out the window, you know? So when you can just remain disciplined, remain logical and consistent, things are going to work out for you. You got to trust the process too.
Trust the process. You got to have some faith, man. A lot of us want to come in here and make money. We want to do something, spend some time here and make money, but that's the brokey mentality. That's the job mentality. That's the, hey, give me your paw and I'll give you a treat. A dog could do that, right? But the ones that can tap into faith, the ones that can understand the learning process and the development process and not need a bone or a snack or a puppy treat, right? Every single time they show up here. Those are the people that are going to have the long-term mentality. Those are the people that are going to succeed long-term, right? Short-term mindset, short-term results. Long-term mindset, long-term results. Which one would you rather have? I'll take long-term results over short-term any day of the week. I don't want a Scooby snack. I want the whole buffet, baby.
Yeah, facts, bro.
You know, that's like
fire, no.
work an hour, get paid. Work a day, get paid. Like, it just don't work like that here.
And,
now, the cool part about it is if you can be disciplined and go through that process, you can make in one day what maybe you used to make in a month. Like, and I don't even mean a day. I mean like a trade, like a 10-minute trade. You can make $1 grand, $2 grand, $3 grand. So it's just, can you think that long term into the future to be able to stay steady in the present? You can get there. I know you can. Okay. Let me see NQ here. Did we continue up or did we reject? Yeah, we're still moving up here. Nice. Yeah, you got a lot of room here. A lot of room come 9:30. If this 4 hour can close above 2, it should be amazing. We're starting to hit this target here now in the 4 hour. Should I go for a funded account or just study more as a new person? I would say if it's been 2 months and you've been looking at the charts, especially if you've been like here for on the stream for 2 months, then I would definitely say it's time, man. You know, it's time to get a funded account. It's time to get some skin in the game and start to implement what you're learning, so that way you can begin to like catch some traction. You know what I mean? We learn by doing. I want a Scooby snack. Is the course out yet? The course is gonna be in WAP here next week. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's about I think I have 16 videos in it. 16, I think. And they're all like 6-7 minute videos on basically our whole like style of trading. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be sick. And by the way, I'm going to I'll continue to update that course for you guys. Like, I'll continue to make new videos and updated videos and all that stuff. New ideas, things that we're learning like in the here and now and whatnot. So, Magnus, how you doing? Did someone say Magnus was here? Do. How you doing? Yo, what up, Guru? How we feeling? Just trying to get like you, man. You know, just trying to get my Guru status up. My Guru stamp. Yes, sir, James Bond. Yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get to some activity. I wouldn't do it today. I would start on Monday. Yeah, I'll start on Monday. You got a fresh week, brother. You got a fresh month. It's a brand new beginning for you, man. You know, you focus on learning. By the way, you're gonna make a ton of mistakes, and there's nothing wrong with that. Literally. Like, if I'm gonna learn a new language, I'm most likely gonna sound pretty dumb, you know, in the beginning. So there's nothing wrong with that. So keep that in mind. All right, we do get a closure here though. So we got a closure here on the 1 hour. We got a closure here on the 30-minute, closure on 15, all that. So We're gonna need a top wick, and if we get a top wick, then I like the break of the lows here for some aggressive sells. If we don't get the top wick, and it comes back up like a little bit later and looks something like this, then we get a little celery play action on the way down. So we're the first minute into the new 1 hour candle and all that. Well, really like the first 30 seconds. So I would just stay put real quick. Is it overextended? Yeah. So one thing though is it's so close to the range. You see how close we are to the range? So that gray area is the range, and look where we closed. So we're going to talk about this over the weekend as well, and talk about when they're big candles but they're closing right at the range. We see success there. Let's just say that, right? As opposed to that being overextended. So we'll talk about all that stuff on the weekend here. Yeah, so we got to wait here. Unless you guys are in already, best of luck. But we just kind of popped and just started driving down the first couple seconds there. So let's take a look at the NASDAQ, how we closed there. 15 also has no bottom wick too. So I wouldn't mind 15-minute candles kind of doing something like this here. At some point, just making a steeper wick there for the new 1 hour candle, and then a new closure below. That would probably be like money, right? And we also have that little area there. So we get a closure below that come 9:15, 9:30, and we should melt. What was I just about to do? Oh yeah, check NASDAQ. Yeah, NQ now coming in here. So we have a 1 hour on the 4 hour closure here. So we're starting to fill that wick. We're also coming into that resistance level on NQ. So let's just let's see how we do here, because we may be able to catch like a quick pullback on the NASDAQ, or we just kind of wait for like some sort of a retest of this previous resistance level, and then we look for buys moving back up. Yeah, this moved nicely. Now this is overextended, right? Because if we were to look at this, right, there's a range up here. So the range in which we left was sitting where? Right here. So this is way too extended at this point, right? Because how much distance we've traveled. We closed here. We left the barn here, and we closed right here, right? But if we look at gold's situation right now, we could say that we left the barn here. Let me just look like that. We left this range here, but we closed right here, right? So if we close down here, it would be a different story. But we closed very, very close to the range here. Therefore, it has a higher chance of working out. Passed another 50K on Top Step. Nice. Let's get it, Tamara. Yeah, so maybe we catch these pullbacks on NQ too. What up, Alexandros? What up, what up? No, I don't know why. Sometimes those two charts are different. Not sure why. Yeah. Trading with Dan in the house. What's up, Dan? How are you, bro? Never tried hedging?
Sorry.
No. What'd you say?
I was to say, yeah, this is going to be important in the webinar Sunday. This breakout right here, talking about this one.
Yep.
On gold.
Yeah, let's screenshot it. The war stories. Oh yeah, I mean that's basically just it's getting tapped in on the bottom, getting tapped in on the top. All stuff like that. Like you set the buy stops, you set the sell stops. All of a sudden the buy stops get hit, it goes into drawdown, you get stopped out. Next thing you know, you're in on the sells. That rejects, goes back up, and you just end up blowing accounts and just blowing prop firms and just sitting there like, The only way news really worked for me is when I had my direction I picked one direction and I just stayed with it. So fortunately for me, anytime I actually did trade big news, I actually won like probably 4 out of 5 times, and I won big. But I won big enough to know that I probably shouldn't keep doing that, because I knew my luck would run out at some point. So yeah, then I tried hedging like that, and just, yeah, it's no point. Come on, Gold, you don't do us like that. Don't do us like that.
Goldie wants to do us like that, bro.
This is exactly what we drew up, but we needed this. This all happened in a matter of like a second.
I just want to see a rebreak of the high. But Goldie said, I don't care, John.
So I don't give a rip. Who are you?
Right? I said, okay, damn, Gold. But we have a simple job now, too, if this thing wants to bleed off. I mean, it's all good.
Yeah, all we need is a little pullback. That's it. That's the word of the last two weeks. Yeah, we just need a little pullback.
We're just gonna keep flowing with price, keep following price action. Where price goes, we'll go.
True.
Yeah, it's only right that gold just does this on the Friday of a choppy week.
Let's see the 4 hour here too. Yeah, 4 hour breaking lows.
Yeah. Daily coming back down.
Oh damn, AJ throwing it back. Dropout Trader, word. Is Dropout Trader here today? Dennis Hood.
Damn,
Wait, Dennis Hood has 2 names. He got 2 names.
Dropout Trader, damn.
Where my boy Dropout at? The course will have another price for the people, or the people in the clubhouse will only have it. I'm probably gonna start it in the clubhouse, and then possibly have an opportunity to like grab it on the website too. Yeah, I'll probably first release it in the clubhouse for a couple of weeks, and then add some videos to it and get it really, really good, and then maybe we'll kind of package it up and make it available. What up, Traders X? Good morning, bro. How are you doing? Yeah, it technically does have a top wick. It just happened like in a matter of seconds. Let's go take a look at that 1 minute candle.
Small topic.
Look at that. Just doop, doop, right down. Less than a minute.
Now to get into sell now is overextended.
Yeah. In 1 minute, we made a 12 pip top wick and drove 35 pips.
I guess we weren't waiting on 9:30.
Yeah. Yeah, it did look perfect. No drawdown on that one. Yeah, if you got in on that, ain't no drawdown. Wow. All right, so we know we got resistance sitting right. What is that? Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. We got resistance here. We have resistance here. I think if you close back below, you probably get a good shot at the pullback here. So if you get like a closure below here, you know, you got like a quick counter trend trade, I'm sure, heating up, but that's probably it until you and then wait for the buys here. So maybe take buys, maybe 9:30, right? Something like that. And then bam. What up, PM Magnifico? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
What's up, bro?
Yes, sir, Jabber. Told you, man. It's.
Good job, Jabber.
Yeah, man.
Bro, if you guys haven't taken any trades, first of all, W, honestly, because people have already blown their accounts. People have already taken like 10, 20 trades today. So W to you guys who remain in discipline, waiting for quality setups, that's growth right there. So W. That's where progress happens.
Yeah, believe it or not, some people have already blown a count or two, bought a new one. They're on the third one. They're just wheeling and dealing here today, man.
Word.
All of a sudden, Top Step's like, no, you can only have 10 accounts a month. They're like, what? What? They didn't realize it. They're getting all messed up. Okay, so the plan on gold here real quick, though, is, you know, depending on how this candle closes, really, I'm going to really tune my eye now into the 15-minute time frame here, right? So we do have this little zone right here, right? This little area. And I think if we can maybe even close above it, that should be fine. And then kind of a bullish candle here, right? As long as we're closing below that main zone that we have here, which is 32.59, I think the sells are going to continue to go in. There's incredibly green numbers on the dollar here today. So if we can kind of close somewhere up here and then close below, I think that's going to be the play of the day at 9:30 for price to move down. And you see this candle moving down here. If it can pull back, right, and leave that as a wick, then that will be even better to our or work better to our advantage. So if we can get that candle to pull back right now, that would be awesome, because 9:30 will probably fill the wick. So ideally, we're talking about this. All right, something like this, maybe even a little steeper, something like that, and maybe even a bit of a pop here, right? And then a closure back below, something like that would be nice. Then we get an actual top wick on the candle, and then we could take sells there at 9:30, right? Break of the lows. So that would be like the trade I'm looking for here. Pre-NFP was like 6 to 8. Holy. Oh my God. That's tough. That's tough.
That is tough.
Why am I that bearish? Because we've closed below. Our daily candle's bearish here, so we can continue moving down to fill that wick. Our 4-hour candle has broken the lows. Our 1-hour candle is closed below. Our 30-minute candle is closed below. We have extremely good numbers here on the dollar, 177 there. So that means the dollar should move up. Gold should move down for that matter. And yeah, we just need a little something like this on the 15, and I think that will set us up for some good shorts. Yeah, I should do this from now on. Hey, this is the ideal setup. We'll keep it over here. We just let it play out.
Right? Do it, bro.
20 trades is wild. Yeah, I remember this one time I was telling this.
That is wild.
Yeah, I was telling this kid, like, yo, you gotta. And this is a long time ago. It's like before I was profitable. I was like, yo, I'm telling you, you gotta stop trading as much. He had like 20 trades, and I'm over here blind leading the blind. I'm like, yeah. He's like, how many you took today? I'm like, 10, 12. I was like, 20, bro, that's way too much. No wonder why you're not profitable.
Stick to 10.
He's like, are you profitable? I'm like, not yet, but I'm working on this thing. He's like, oh, okay. But I was like, I think lowering my trades are gonna be key here. And hey, it was. And then not too long after that, I got word from Raja to just stick to 1 to 2 trades a day and shut the heck up. And I was like, oh, okay, gotcha. So that helped out a lot.
That to me simplified everything.
Yeah. 10, 12 a day, man. It was light.
Yeah.
We were scalpers.
When you stick to those, yeah. When you stick to those rules, it's gonna be hard not to get good results. You feel me? Like.
Yeah. If you take 10, 12, 15, 20, like, there's just too much room for error. You know, there's just too much room for things to go south that day.
Yeah. Yep.
Why is it so important to make a top wick? Just because so number one, a couple reasons, right? Number one, our stop loss placement, you know, so that's got to be a stop loss placement for us. So that's one reason. Two is you'd like to see some sort of a pullback, right? So we can say, hey, we got so if we have a high up here, where is it? Right here. So check this out, right? So check these 1, 2, 3, 4 candles out, right? So when it comes to the wicks, right? So you see how this candle, it came up, made a wick, it created a high, right? Then it came down to make a low. And then the next candle came up and made a high. And then it made a low. And then it made a high. So what does that sound like to you? That sounds like price is in a downtrend, right? So it's in a downtrend. So as long as you can see that we're continuing to make high or lows and lower highs and whatnot, that's where you want to be. So ideally, like normal candles will take more than 20 seconds to make the wick, right? So that's why in this case, we just want to see a wick, but not one that gets formed in like 10 seconds and then just drives down. So that's a bit odd, right? It normally doesn't do that. So that's where we got to like just sit tight, because a lot of times people will see that and then they'll hesitate, and then boom, they'll execute right there. Just don't want to miss this move, and then they're going to target things like this, and then all of a sudden now look, you just start pulling back, and then most likely we'll pull back even more, right? Because most likely the next candle will pop up and maybe give that opportunity to give that established high, and most of the time at that point you're going to get stopped out, right? Even if you don't have a stop loss, you just can't bear the drawdown, right? So you don't know, hey, are we going to actually pop up? That stupid guy on YouTube said we can also make a top wick. Oh my God, right? So now you're like, damn. So now you're in a position too super late where like price could be coming back and you could be quaking and drawdown, but nothing's actually wrong here, right? Like the candle hasn't flipped bullish. There's nothing wrong. So a lot of times like people execute a little early, or I should say a little jumpy also during those cases, not understanding that, you're most likely going to make that top wick. But let's see. We got how many? Let's see, the 15-minute. Perfect. So we got our closure on the 15. We did leave a wick. Let's see if we can get the next 15 a close bull, and then we take the celery play here. Yeah, 30 closure coming up too. I would take the 15, but like I said, I think we probably might pop up and make a wick on that next candle here. But if we don't, it's fine. It's totally fine. If we don't, just gonna see if we can do that. Market structure. Exactly. That's just market structure there.
Yep. Market trends, basic market trends right there.
Yeah, Frank. Yep. Yeah, all your losses are learners. If you can treat it like I don't know. Can we use a different term instead of wins and losses? What were we saying the other day, John?
Lessons?
Or nah, it was something else, man. I don't know, but
for the wins and losses?
Traders should actually use a terms different than winning and losing, because that has nothing to do with your progress as a trader, right? Like winning and losing. I mean, I would say it's good trade, bad trade maybe, or not even that, right? So like, I don't know. I feel like there's just a whack connotation, right, when it comes to winning and losing, right? Because you're not really, you're losing money, but you're learning as well if you're doing it right.
Yeah. I was more so saying give yourself a win or a loss on the day based on your habits, not based on the P&L. But I know I forget what the other word was for it.
It'll come.
Yeah, in trading, you don't win or lose based on the P&L. You win or lose based on your habits.
Yeah. I don't make mistakes. Mistakes make me. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what we can do here. So maybe we break the high. Maybe I don't necessarily need the high to break. I just want this pattern here. This. So don't necessarily need that. It would be awesome, but it's not like it's necessary.
Yeah, facts. Win or loss, no. But did you do your job or did you not do your job? You don't win or lose in trading. You either did your job or you didn't do your job today. That's it. Because that's what trading is, right? It's a habit. It's a habit to be disciplined to your plan. Therefore, it's a job that you rinse and repeat. It's not more so a P&L thing. The P&L is a byproduct to the habits, right, of you doing your job. Yes, sir. And that's the thing too, right? It's invisible. Like your process in trading is invisible because you're getting the growth through your habits and your systems. It's not necessarily the P&L, right? So it's gonna be invisible for a while, but just know that if you're being disciplined to the habits of what's required of you, you're making a ton of growth, a ton of progress, and you just gotta stay consistent with that. Yeah, just like the Chinese bamboo tree, you just gotta stay consistent with nourishing the seed for it to grow. Yeah, successful trades and unsuccessful trades. Yep. Yes, sir, Austin. Yeah. The mistakes make me. That's a fact, bro.
Oh, snap. Can we break the high? Oh.
Let's break the high, bro. Come on.
Break it and then just melt. All right, there's the break. Boom.
Yeah.
So if we
Beautiful.
melt down now and start retracing here over the next 8 minutes and 25 seconds, then that is going to lead to me definitely getting short here.
Yep.
With just everything that's kind of lining up here. So yeah, so then if we do close back in the range, I'm probably going to probably keep my bearish bias as of now and maybe expect a fake out there. So if we close back above, especially if we close back above with no wick, then yeah, unfortunately we're gonna have to sit out for 9:30, maybe see if 9:30 could do that, and then 9:45 bring the heat, fill that wick. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen here. Let's see. Makes me so distressed, your feedback. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's what the community's about, you know, just keeping traders like. And the other thing I don't like about the winner and the loser is, you know, our definition of loser, right? And a lot of times when you lose a trade, you actually feel like a loser, and I don't want you to feel like a loser, because you're not one. You know, you're a winner who shows up here every day, who has a dream, who has a goal, who's fighting for something bigger than themselves and trying to actually do something that no one around them has ever done. So in no way, shape, or form are you a loser. But the fact that you take a losing trade or have a losing day, you ponder around with your head down like a loser, and that's just not how it should be. So so yeah, trying to figure out a different term for the winner or the loser. By the way, the best loser wins. My mentor said very early on, he said, "Nick, you show me someone who's never failed, I'll show you a failure." Right? There's a really good poem. It's called "The Man in the Arena." You guys should check it out. The Man in the Arena. NQ rejecting. Yeah, I got NQ on my other screen here, so I'm paying attention. Chin up, kid. That's right. That's right. My parameters were wrong. What y'all doing this weekend, man? You guys got any plans? Talk to me. Talk to me. Any plans? I'm going to be shooting a podcast, in-person podcast on Tuesday next week. So we'll be on another pod in person. I'm also heading out to this big dinner tonight. There's going to be about 30 traders there from all over the country down here in Tampa. So I'll be linking up with some other traders tonight. We're also going to golf tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Birthday's on Monday. Webinar on Sunday. So we got a jam-packed weekend, man. Podcast on Tuesday. So we got a busy schedule.
It'll be a good weekend.
Yeah. Or I should say a productive schedule, because I don't really do busy. Busy's a big excuse. Holy smokes, Goldie. So that's why we always wait on a top wick. That is our 4-hour candle pulling back here as well. And by the way, if you skated out of here today with money, just understand like the reason that we wait for the top wicks is because today it worked, right? But like other days, what can happen most of the time is like you can get yourself into some trouble here, because although today we came down here and then pulled back, there's other days where it's going to pull back from here or here or here or here. Random, it can pull back anywhere, right? So today you may have got yourself pips, but tomorrow you may not be able to benefit on that move. So keep in mind, man, if you break your rule once, you're bound to break it again. So try and stay away from things like that. That's where traders run into trouble. Remember what we were talking about the example earlier. You know, there's also someone who couldn't make a decision until here, right? Until here, because they thought, should I get in? Should I get in? Should I get in? Price moving down, back up, down, and it's coming here, and they're like, all right, screw it, right? How many guys trade like that? And you're willing to admit it. I did early on. I don't do that anymore. But that you're most of the time you're gonna pay a price there. So try and stay away from that. You know, that all that stuff is designed to get you to play into your emotions and stuff. So, you know, just keep that in mind. You know, wait for the right opportunities to take trades.
You're consistent with taking bad trades, that's gonna create a bad habit, and habits trigger results, and it's hard to get good results with bad habits, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, you gotta fix that immediately, because habits is what's gonna build your results, build your success.
Yeah, and like it just won't work consistently, right? And that's the big thing, right? You want to make money consistently doing this, not randomly. So a random entry gets a random result. A random trade gets a random result. I do understand that every result, it does have a random outcome, but at least if you tie probability in, you can at least get the probability of it over the long game, and yep. That's predictable. So like when you have probability and you really stick to the plan, the next 1, 2, 3, 4 trades, yeah, they're definitely random, like the outcome of those. But if you stick to the probability game, the next 100 trades is not random. Like the outcome of this is not random, right? So that you should have a probability. Some people's hit rate is 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever your hit rate is. After 100 trades, it should play out that way. So if you have a 70% win rate, like these trades are completely random, but we know over a course of 100 trades, if you do it right, that number is not random. So again, that just goes back to who can be a long-term thinker over a short-term thinker. Short-term thinker focuses on these trades. Oh, I lost 3 out of 4 trades. Let me switch my strategy, right? What? And then the other guy, he just stays steady. He's like, all right, next trade, got to move on to 100 here. And then he gets a 70% win rate, gets his wife out of her full-time job, pays off all his debt, and you're still spinning your tires trying to find out which guy on Instagram can get you the new Richard Miller watch. So you got to be in it for the right reasons, and when you're in it for the right reasons, that's when you get discipline. So a lot of people think, how can I get discipline? It's not that. It's what is it gonna take for you to be disciplined? So that's where you got to really understand your goal and what you're really after here. Again, random goals, random trades produce random results. Clear, definite, for sure goals lead to clear, definite, for sure trades, which lead to clear, definite, for sure results. And we've been able to prove that year after year for 3 years publicly on the live stream here. So it is what it is. That's just how the game goes. And it'd be a sin for me not to tell you that, because so many other traders just want to spin that, story that just gets you motivated, but I'm trying to get you scared. Right? I'm trying to get you scared of not doing what's required, because if you don't do what's required, you will not live the life you so desire. I'm trying to put the fear in you, man.
Yep. Can only get those results with discipline and consistency, bro. Nick, this is some powerful stuff, bro. Those who are listening and are going to apply this are going to crush it. This is some powerful stuff right here.
Yeah, man. All right, so let's take a look here. I think we got a closure, right? 30 closure here. So yeah, we're end up closing back in the range on gold. I would wait for the 30 closure at this. I mean, a 4-hour close here now because we're back in this no trade range. Probably not going to trade that. NQ though, I think we're at the 4-hour highs here. So let's take a peek at the Nasdaq. So real quick though, the goal on or the plan for gold now is to either get some sort of range in here to kind of come up and close above, and then we can tackle that clean range to the left, or if we can do kind of what I was talking about earlier, which is close back below bearish, and then we should be good to fill that wick and then continue down into that support zone there. All right, so that's probably my plan on gold here. Let's take a look at NQ. What time is it? 9:30 on the Nasdaq. Ho 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 ho. All right, Nasdaq 9:30 here. So we've already kind of closed doji, but the thing is we're above the range here. So this could be very tricky. I don't think I want to take the sell here because we probably will do what I drew out, which is push down and then potentially maybe even close back above, and then I think the buyers are just going to take over here. So I don't trade 9:30, and maybe I will if we can rip down and then come back up and break the high there. But other than that, I'll let this play out and do what it has to do. I already know a lot of sellers are in on the break of the low because they're just too antsy. So they missed everything I talked about over the last 20 minutes and got themselves into some trouble now. So we'll see. Trouble is good. Trouble leads to lessons. So we'll see if we can keep moving down there. But I want to wait on NQ and then Goldie coming in hot here. So we'll see if we can get this new closure and yeah, go from there. Let's see. I'll probably do it again. Work in progress. Yes, of course. I will probably do it again. Right? The only thing now is what makes the difference is how much time could you put in between you and the next mistake. That's it. How much time can you put between now and the next mistake? For me, I made mistakes every day, right? And then I started changing my behaviors, and it went to every couple days, and then it went to once a week. Typically on Friday, I blow all my profits on the end of the week, and then it went to once a month, and then once a quarter, and then now I really don't make too many mistakes like outside of my plan. Do I take losses? Of course. Do I have red days? For sure. Red weeks? No, actually, not really this year so far. But red days, red trades, all that stuff, yes, I still take those, but I don't really deviate outside of my plan, which is what keeps me profitable. So, now I maybe once or twice a year I break the plan or do something stupid where I get, maybe emotions come in, but look at how much distance is now between the mistakes, right? If that makes sense. What time's the webinar begin on Sunday? 11 a.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern. Got some Hot Wheels? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had to, oh man. I was out ripping that thing this morning.
Probably felt good.
It felt great. The Prather Trader in the house. What's up, bro? How you doing? I hear are we getting together soon, right? I forgot the date. I know I have it in my calendar, but I think you said May, right?
Prather Trader, what's up, bro?
Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. 1 minute.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Yo, chat, can we give the stream some likes here? We got 824 winners in the chat. What's good, winners? Can we like up the stream? Nick don't gotta be here. He could be driving in his new whip right now, just chilling, effing off. You know what I'm saying? But he's here because he cares about y'all. Honestly, his purpose is stronger, so he's here. So let's like the stream for him. Hell yeah. W to everyone too who are taking good trades here today, following their plan. The results are coming to you. They really are. Good work. Yeah, pay the fee, hit the like button. Let's go. Welcome to the AMG gang, Nick. What's up, Louis G? Yeah, W's, baby. Yeah, AJ got the new AMG. Got the new AMG. What's up, AJ? W, Carlito. W, bro. Freedom's coming, man. Absolutely. Success is not a fantasy, it's a formula. When we follow the formula, we get the success. It could really be so simple.
All right, Goldie.
What's up,
All right.
Yasin? What's up? Yeah, facts. Takes less than a second. Hit that like button. That's a fact. I just hit the like button right now.
Oh, we liking the stream today. Let's go. You guys can give the stream
today,
some likes. That's what's up. Hey, if you learned anything here today, or if you're taking anything away from the stream, give it a like here. If you haven't subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're here every day, Monday through Friday. So we trade the New York session live. We have a good time, and we talk about things that matter. You know, I don't think a lot of traders are talking about things that matter. Are there other people talking about things that matter? Absolutely. But I think the Lord has called us into this industry for a reason, and I think a lot of people are starting to see, you know, behind the gimmick, right? Behind the external motivating, get rich quick, blah, 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 blah stuff, and really starting to get down to brass knucks and treating this thing like a business and leveling up in life. You know, we're here to level up. So if you want to level up, you're in the right place. We're just going to continue to do it, you know, month after month, year after year. Yeah.
Get it.
What up, Donald? Tampa, May 14th and the 16th. All right, man. We'll make it happen. It's in the calendar. What do you say, bro? Steaks? Maybe in Tampa? Johnny Gems? You down?
I'm so down.
Yeah?
I'm so down. Let's do some steaks, bro.
All right.
Steaks only. No chicken. No pizza, no chicken, steaks.
No chicken. Dog treat commercial today? Oh, nice. Oh, that's dope. You shoot commercials? Sam, that's funny, bro. Yes, sir, man. Reminds me of myself. I'm like, yeah, I get to talk to this person today. Can't wait. What up, Boss Trader? What up, Eddie? From Rhode Island. Let's see. We got some time on the candles here. 6 minutes left on the 4 hours, so we'll see what's I'm sorry, on the 15 minutes, so we'll see what's going to happen with that. 30 closure coming up in 21 minutes. If we wait on the 30, we end up missing any push that we could get at 9:45. But if the price ain't right, you know what I mean, we can't force our way in there. What was I gonna say? Do we have more news? No, I think we're pretty much good. Just a yellow folder coming out, and that's about it. So, oh, Australia. Are you guys doing elections? Is that what's happening today? We have a new we have elections going on in Canada now too, right? Or is that, when is that? Done? Oh, they're done. How'd that work out? Oh, 2 weeks ago? Wait, so everything's already done though? You guys are all saying the same thing. That's so funny. Ah, man, that's really not funny, but yeah. Third session in New York. Very nice, very nice. Oh, join the clubhouse too. Oh, amazing, amazing. Check out all the webinars in the clubhouse, guys. If you guys are in the clubhouse, I know we live stream, and I know you may feel like, wow, like, you know, this is pretty awesome, but it gets better. There's like 100 hours worth of pre-recorded content in somewhat of a course form throughout these webinars, and then you got all the new course videos coming out too. So I know the live streams do a lot, but keep in mind you do have access to a bunch of webinars. You'll have access to a full course, and you'll have access to all chart trade breakdowns done by me, John, and Magnus, whether they're in session, outside of session, and just good learning material. Would I look at the 5 in this situation? Probably not. Probably not. To close below here, you mean? Yeah, actually, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be bad. I think our closure would happen though here at the same time though. So I'd probably wait for the 15 to close back below, or 30 here. 30 closure back below would be amazing, but we'll see if we're gonna range or not. NQ, I'm sure, is making threats up and down, I believe, right? Last time I looked over here. Yeah, so anything above 2080 here, in my opinion, is going to remain bullish. So meaning like any closure, like when candles are going to keep closing above here, I think we're going to stay bull here. So there's probably just some liquidity being grabbed. Let's move down. Gonna join the clubhouse soon. Yeah, we look forward to seeing y'all in the clubhouse. It's fun because we're together a lot more. You know, here on YouTube we're together for like every day for like 2 or 3 hours, but in the clubhouse we got like probably like 6 hours together, depending on when you pull up and what session you come to. We're live for just a little bit longer every day.
I want to see you in there.
Yeah, Canada. Saturday in Australia? Okay. Okay, NQ flipping? Yeah, NQ flipping. And sellers are really flipping off right now. They're like, dang it. I thought on the second break it'd be good. I'm telling y'all, man, closures. You gotta wait for closures.
I'll never forget the wise words from Raja Banks. You have to wait for the candles to close. I remember when he yelled it too.
You have to wait for the candle to close. Can never get that out of my mind, ever. How can I join?
The day where I'm like, all right, I'm waiting for candles to close.
Yeah, join Clubhouse, or join. I think you're maybe talking about Clubhouse. Just hit ! Clubhouse in the chat, and then the link will pop up, and then you could pick whichever, however long you'd like to come vibe with us. But it's honestly, it's a family. It really is. Like, one of the coolest parts about the Clubhouse is and this is how you know like what you're doing and teaching is helping others. Like, anyone who joins the Clubhouse tends to stick around. Like, the retention rate is like ridiculous. Like, we're talking like 90s. And the cool part about it is, like, we see people that they come in for 1 month and they try it out, and then next thing you know, they're on the 6-month package. So it's that stuff shows me that what we're doing is truly providing value. Obviously outside of all the incredible messages and the things that you guys talk about in the chat, and obviously the winning and stuff, all that stuff, right? But yeah, I mean, absolutely just on fire in the Clubhouse right now. This has been a big year.
Come join the community, because everyone here is trying to do the same exact thing, which is win. And when you're surrounded by winners, you'll become a winner as well. So that's the power of the community. Come join, please.
Yeah.
Waiting for you.
And we already know that your personal growth and development is what it takes to be successful. So your finances or your money will never outgrow your level of personal growth and development. So we don't just teach trading, because we know that we could teach you trading, bro, till we're gray in the face, red and blue in the face, whatever color, and you can still not understand that if you don't have yourself together. That's why they do say trading is the mental game. So like, we really do work on personal growth and development and trading, and if you put those two together, you create some incredible human beings that make a lot of money with character, and they have a good heart, right? And then that's how you begin to as corny as it sounds, change the world, right? Because now you got good people making money, and that right there is a recipe for success. Because money is not good or bad, it just takes on the characteristic of the person who has it. So if we can help build you and we can help build your character and help you develop successful habits and thought processes, then you can make a lot of money, and then you can do a lot of good with that money. And that's really what we're trying to do, man. Trying to create leaders.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to create wealthy individuals.
And we're trying to close below. That's right. So the 15-minute candle closed. I would be interested, but we're moving down with no wick there, so on the top of it. So 30-minute closure it is, I guess. Unfortunately, we can't benefit off of the 945 volume. I think we could have if this candle had a top wick on it, but yeah, I can't break the rule.
14 more minutes of patience. Either way, this 30-minute closure lines up with the 4-hour closure too, so that's cool.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm going to let you guys know right now, in the next 14 minutes, this candle can 100% drive down without us getting that entry. So just keep that in mind. You know, don't quake. I already know that this could happen, but because I didn't get the playbook set up, then on the 15 here, I can't execute that, gang. Can't do it. So 30-minute closure it is.
The markets are going to be moving. That doesn't matter. What matters most is you catch your move. You need your move. The markets will move. You need your move.
Yep. Who here loves discipline? Self-regulation, let's call it. Screw discipline. Discipline has a negative connotation. You know, discipline is something I feel like that gets referred to on something that you don't want to do. You got to do it though. Yeah. You know, like, I think self-regulation. Who can control himself here over the next 13 minutes? I don't know, man.
It's hard.
I know you guys are like, I don't know, Nick. Sounds good. It sounds good. I would, believe it or not, I would be much happier during my weekend if I missed this move and it just happened like that. Let's say I took this, right? I wouldn't be that happy because I know I can't duplicate this move. So believe it or not, I'd rather miss out on a couple grand today, missing that move, than take a loss here on that type of move, right? I'd rather take a loss on this move here later on where we break the highs and move up versus take a win on this sell right here. Does that make sense? I'd rather not do that. I'd rather take a loss over a bad win here today. Good loss over bad win every day.
Yes, sir.
Doom. Some things just don't change, Wiz Buddha. They just don't change.
Let's go, Wiz Buddha. What's up, bro?
I never thought about it like that. There you go, man. That's why we're here to, help change the philosophy. All right, energy.
Energy. Have a good weekend, now. Energy. That's been the meme all week, bro. Honestly, right?
Mm-hmm. By the way, for all of you guys that don't know, we are doing a traders meetup in July 5th in Tampa, Florida. We're going to be doing a traders meetup. You guys can, you're more than welcome to come, hang out, get a chance to meet everyone. It's going to be July 5th in Tampa. There is a RSVP, so if you guys make a decision to come, make sure you go to timetoeattrading.com and just RSVP there. And we look forward to seeing y'all in July. We got all the streamers there. We got me, we got Johnny Gems, and we got Magnus coming in. So it should be a fun time. We got a lot of the heavy hitters from TT pulling up. So a lot of names that you guys know and people that you see and hear from. So it's going to be fun.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Preserving capital is a skill. Yes, it is.
Facts. What's up, Tamara? That's a fact right there.
Slow and steady, Harry. Slow and steady.
Sir Harry.
Are we going to do live trading together? Hey, we could. We could do like a Friday live trading session.
Let's do it.
W, Mr. Loke. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. That's why we're here. See, this isn't like what we do. This is who we are, right? Like if you guys haven't really figured that out by now, like I don't just do trading. Like I don't just do this. Like this is who I am, you know? Like I want to really inspire and impact people and give them this philosophy that can change not only their life, but they can be an example to their friends and family, and more importantly, pour it into their children. You know, I mean, let's say you had a bit of a messed up life. You have a golden opportunity, and not even an opportunity, a responsibility to get your kids right onto a better track than you were. And this is an opportunity to kind of take this type of stuff in and just pour it into your children, you know, at a first grade or kindergarten level, so that way their philosophy growing up is attracting abundance and success and joy and happiness versus, you know, having to repeat the same process of trying to figure that out by themselves like we had to do. Bring your laptops. Yeah, bring your laptops. All right, Gold, we're going to close below here, or what are we going to do? Did we come back up for the... Yeah, we're probably coming back up for the 15-minute top wick here. Wouldn't surprise me. Am I selling or buying? I'm neither right now. So this here is like a no trade range for me. Right here. It's too choppy here. But if we can get below there, I'm going to be looking for sells, right, in this clean range here and down into here. And if we can probably close above 73 there, then you got all clean range coming up. So the only range I'm not trading is that red range right there. Dun, 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 dun. I'll be there, sponsored by my funded account. Let's go, Carlito. Carlito's way. I dig it. I dig it. Red Ranger, my favorite Power Ranger. Hi all, great to be here. Hey, great to have you. Great to have you. The Red Ranger. What was his name? Tommy? Jason. Jason was his name. That's right. No Red Ranger trading. Yeah, I like that. Nah, it was Jason, wasn't it? Tommy was the green dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've never seen it.
I'll never forget. I think it was what was the one dude? He'd be like, dun, 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 dun. Yo, is that the White Ranger or something with the flute? Chill. Which one was that? The flute one. That was Tommy, right? That was Tommy. I thought Tommy might have been the blue one or something. Yo. The Power Rangers. Holy smokes. You know what's funny? That was actually on TV the other day. I heard the dun, 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 dun. I'm like, yo, what are these kids watching? See the Power Rangers up there. Oh, damn. All right, Goldie. 5 minutes here. 5 minutes. Can we get the show to continue to play on here?
Let's get it, Gold.
So this could have been our pullback here, and then maybe we could be good to go at this point coming up.
Yes, sir. Lock it in, chat. 5 minutes.
5 more minutes. Zordon? Who was that? Who was that? Tommy was green, then white. Got it. Yeah, I knew there was something going on with Tommy. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate that time. You know, my mentor would say, in serving others, we become free. You know, he said, go ahead, take the eye off yourself, Nick, and put it on others and serve others and help them. And, you know, the secret to living truly is giving. And he never lied. He just never lied. So it's so worth my time being here. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. So it's a good time. We leveling up together. The dude in the tube. Oh yeah, that's right. The guy that they all like answered to, their master or whatever he was. Oh man. Who knows the conspiracies around that? Oh my god, I don't even want to look into that. Stream lagging? It shouldn't be. No, should be good. Excellent condition. I think it's good. Maybe refresh your browser. NQ all over the place here, by the way. I'm so happy we're not participating in any of this. That's crazy. Gotta wait for the candle to close. I bet you there's someone that after that, when it like the stellars got stopped in and then stopped out and then again and again, after I said it's so important to wait for the candle to close, I bet someone on the re-break of the low down there got in and did not wait for the candle to close, and now is paying the price of that on a Friday. Ugh. One thing I'm down for is a great win on a Friday or a great loss. Either way, a playbook win or loss will be fine for me here today. But it's got to be playbook. Got to be playbook. Are we gonna wait on a top wick? Yeah, we're gonna wait on a little top wick on the next candle. Sheesh. Yo, these stops are crazy. Crazy. All right, yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. $130 pips for the previous candle, I think, right? Crazy. The setup that we want today, or the one that I'm looking for right here in the next 2 minutes, is a closure below. So have this candle in 2 minutes close. If it can close like that, then that means it's going to close strong bearish. So then what we also have at this point is we will officially have a brand new resistance here. So we have a brand new resistance, right? So we could bring that down. Say, okay, there's a new resistance formed. We also have a breakout. So there's a breakout taking place as well here, where you have a new support here. Let me make it yellow. And now we're going to potentially close below that brand new support. So we got resistance, we got breakout, and we have clean range coming down to the left. So what I'd be looking for on the next candle is just a simple wick up, right? And then I'll start to flip. And then that's probably where I'm going to be looking for entries right here. And look to fill that wick right there to the left, and then make its way down, tap support, close partials, and see if we can get a runner to go. Yeah. So we'll see. Gonna have current candle stops, previous too high. Yeah, me too.
Looking good.
Something light. All right, cool. So yeah, let's see. Gotta close below here. Gotta close below.
Need that.
No trade days feel good. Headed into the job. All right, Tamara, have a great weekend. I like that. You see that? She knows her trading hours. And she cut that joint off. She didn't even care if it was a closure. That's G. And when you stop caring about your overall like success and results, typically that's when they start turning really good. Damn, chat.
Wow, bro.
Damn. Yeah, it doesn't look good on the 15 either here at all. So
Like, are you serious?
that's probably going to be a no bueno. Look at the 1 hour closure there. Holy.
Makes our decision easy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the cool part about it, is once you know what you're looking for, now you know if that's not it, then there's nothing there. NQ though, in other news, we might be able to get a. Did we close below? Yeah, I think we closed. Oh, I think we closed below here. So we got an official closure below. We got a 15 closure below. 1 hour closed below. So this actually isn't that bad. The 4 hour here also closed. Now the one thing about the 4 hours, we did close pretty strong bullish, and we definitely have room to move up. Right. So I think actually I would probably prefer the buys with the 4 hour looking like that, because this most likely be a 1 hour fake out here. So I think closures.
30-minute support.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna look for longs on NQ today, not shorts. 4 hour just literally made a statement here. Say, hey, look at all this 4 hour junk. I just popped out of it, closed strong bullish. So at any point now, the sells could lead to a fake out, right? Because if you take a sell, let's say on the break of the low, price moves down a little bit here, only just to turn around and pump up on the 4 hour candle here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna remain bullish, and if we get a bullish closure here on the NASDAQ, then I'm open for those buys. Very open. Yeah, especially on the 30-minute time frame. Let's look left real quick. This looks a lot better than gold here. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we're pretty clean. Let's go back to that real quick. What was that? Yeah, I would say we're pretty clean for the most part, man. Yeah, any sort of bullish closure on the 30 looks actually really good. Yeah, so I like buys. I like buys right above this resistance here now. 4 hour looks good to move up.
Looks clean.
Let's see. We can probably say, like, if price does want to move up, that this could have been like liquidity here to get sellers in and maybe start pumping it up. Was I worried about the 15 support? Not if we had the 30 close below. But now that we haven't had the 30 close below, it's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe closures below 15 support. I would say, but I don't know. That doesn't look like it's ready yet. So I think NQ now turns out to be potential play here. Some sort of 15 closures above or 30 closures above look pretty good. All right, Zyper. See you later.
Peace out, Zyper.
Yeah, this looks good though, NQ. Looks solid. Stops are above trend line. Nice. On gold. Goldie. NQ looks good though.
Probably give it one more 30-minute closure for me.
Yeah, definitely.
What you doing? Hitting the gym today?
Today. So today I got some meetings, haircut, and then that dinner later.
Yep, nice.
Looking good out here today. 77. We're back here at 10 a.m. again, and it's 77 degrees in Florida. Looking to head up to 89 today. Another 89.
It's gonna be a great day. I freaking love Florida. Yo, TKW idea, bro. TK's always filled with good ideas.
What do you say?
Just read the comment. I'm with that, TK. We should have a couple different like we should have like a games event or something like something like that.
The highest P&L? Hey. NQ is yeah, NAS100, US100. I think it does have cash in it, and then yeah, E-mini as well. Yep. Check Instagram DM. All right, I definitely will.
Yeah, TK, Florida's calling you, bro. Calling you over.
Come on, TK. Come on.
Just pull up, just to pull up.
Which one am I trading? I'm trading NQ. So right up here is where you can see the right up here. That's where you can see like which one I'm trading. So you could trade NQ, MNQ, depending on the contract size, how big you want to go on your trades. If you're trying to go like a little smaller, which I know you said you're gonna be getting on like maybe like a funded account next week, then I would go like MNQ and just kind of trade small. Yeah. Trade wars, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think there's some talks about some new competitions. So if you guys want to continue to participate in the competitions that we were doing, we're going to have some more pretty soon. Do I like to trade ES? I never really traded it. After trading gold, I like trading aggressive pairs with aggressive movement, and I feel like out of the two, NQ and ES, I think NQ is going to be the more aggressive pair. They're basically the same exact price action. It just seems like NQ is a little bit tougher, a little bit faster. But most days almost identical price action. A little different here today, but Fiending for summer? Yeah, I bet. What's my IG? My IG is I'll show you right here. Instagram. This is my IG right here. I get it right. What was my goal when I started? I wanted to make about $4,500 to $5,000 a month trading to be able to secure like that. Like me and my wife didn't have to go work a job. I didn't need a big house. I didn't need a big nice car. I didn't need nice fancy clothes. I didn't need jewelry. I didn't need any of that. I just needed freedom. So freedom is what we were after. That was the main goal for the longest, and you know that's kind of what kept me grounded, what motivated me. So it wasn't like $1 million. It was $1 million until I realized I was chasing the wrong things. And those things weren't going to get me to be disciplined on a day-to-day basis. But looking at my beautiful wife in the eyes and knowing that I'm fighting for her to never have to go to a job again, to be able to raise our children from home and do life on her own terms, that was motivating. Right? That was what helped me stay disciplined. But the new car or the fancy new watch or the other BS things that we think we should be chasing, that never really motivated me, right? So my motivation has always been time and money, freedom. So I like to do things on my own terms, and all I knew is I needed just enough money to be able to do that, and my number was like right around like $5,000. Florida definitely calling. Come on, man, come on. Price doesn't want to break the lows on gold. Yeah, is it holding up there? 30-minute. Yeah, I feel you. Hey, if we get a 30 closure below, I mean, I'm still open, right? I'm still open. We just got to get the closure for me. Hold up here, Nelly. Hold up. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 hours ready to take flight, man. Breaking the highs. Just wait just a moment here. Hang on here. Hang on here. So big closure coming up. Let me put that back actually, because that was my gold will be a bleeta. A bleeta, I hope so.
Goldie's back in the range right now.
Please explain the scaling plan for a 50K. XFA, I think they allow you to do one contract until I don't know. We have a picture of it, don't we?
Yes.
Can you
chat someone? Can someone send the pic in the clubhouse?
Yeah, they have the scaling plan, so you could check it out. You could size up as you grow in profit and stuff. You the man. You the man. We the man. We the man. What was the name of the Kanye Jesus Walks track? That's not Kanye. That's I think that's Lecrae, right? What's the name of that song?
Wait,
it's just
one,
Walk.
Alter?
Yeah, it's just Walk.
Oh, Walk
is the name of it. All right, here you go, gang. For those of you guys, why don't you take a quick screenshot real quick? That way you have all this. This is your scaling plan for Top Step. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You could always go back on the stream too and get it. Just rewind. Just rewind. All right, let's see what gold's up to. Interesting. 4 hour. Yeah, 1 hour is tough, man. Tough. All right, let's see if NQ is gonna do the thing for us here. So NQ closed above, lower wick, and I like the buys here. I think we should start taking off. We just broke the 4 hour highs too. Let me draw this out a little bit. Something like this. Boom. I wouldn't consider it overextended just because it's potentially closing right at the range. So if the closure was up here, then I would say, look, there's a lot of distance now. But you see how we're closing kind of like right near the range? That's when it tends to work out over not working out. Yeah, plus the 4 hour here just broke the highs. Look at that. The only thing with NQ is we're gonna need to use, you know, basically current candle stops. And gold's probably gonna close back above here from the looks of it, right? Yeah.
Looks like it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the 15 closure, not 30. Oh, man. Chat, you give them the news, not me. Not me. Damn. Can you guys give them the news?
What
Sheesh.
news?
Damn NQ,
Oh, damn.
man. Trend line held? Oh, which one? On gold or? Ah, man. That's trash. Yeah, gold going back up here too. Interesting. Yeah, so NQ closing with no wick in the top. So that's unfortunate because this actually looks like it could really play out here. The only way I do this is if we actually pop up here, make a steeper lower wick, and then re-break the high. Other than that, I'm good. Because that would just be us breaking the 4-hour high again, which is great. I'm down for that, but damn. This no wick thing probably keep me out. Can we trade NQ on funded accounts? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. No top wick. Yeah, today's officially a no trade day. Yeah, there you go. Advance happy weekend. Oh man. Goldie
Happy
NQ.
weekend.
Yeah, that's fine. How we looking this week? I think we're good. I think we're in profits. I think we're up like 3K. Yeah, we're sitting pretty good this week. Yeah, gold, no bueno here. This is why closures protect you. So, see this? No closure, no entry, no move. Just a lot of wicks. A lot of rejection. So, I think you need a 30 closure below. Once you get a 30 closure below, it's really looking like a nice move. So, I mean, it's not a no trade day yet. Because, again, I'd certainly be down to stick around for a bit and potentially take something like this. But, you know, we gotta get the closure.
That's what I'm waiting for right there.
Yeah. Keep in mind, it is Friday. It is NFP. You know what I mean? So don't try and do too much. I'm not going to try and do too much. I'm just going to wait patiently for a good opportunity. And if it comes, it comes. If not, then it's whatever. Let's see. Unfortunately, if NQ wants to go, I have to let that go. I can't break my rule here. Can't do it. I'll be mad all weekend if we take that loss.
Can't do that, bro.
I went from positive to negative, and it's all good.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen on the 30. Mm.
11 minutes.
No trade talk too much? No trade because no playbook setup. Show up too much. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Why you here, though? It's Friday.
10 minutes until I go enjoy my weekend.
10 minutes?
Waiting on this 30.
I'm not going to enjoy this weekend if we don't get a trade here.
I know, right?
Just got activated? Oh, nice. On what? Yeah, that 1 hour candle's nasty here. Nasty. What are we looking for on NQ? Definitely not a buy off this 15 because it's probably, you know, if it drives, I mean, I really don't care. But we're probably going to need some sort of a, you see this wick now? So this is good. Like, if that wick now can, so if we can close bearish here like this, we could probably fill the wick, you know, on the next, either the next candle or the candle after that. So if we can remain above the zone there and then plant like just a, you know, bullish closure or something like this, then I think we can move up, you know what I mean, and fill that wick. But the price action's got to be my price action. So that's my price action, you know. Oh, snap. NQ buyers. I'm praying for y'all. He said, nah. That YouTube guy, he ain't taking it because that stupid no top wick again. Screw that. 5 minute candle. What do you, top of the 5 minute candle. Gotcha. Right here. Oh, right here. Yeah, no, I'm still pretty bearish on gold. 4 hours still looking good to move down. The 1 hour kind of spooking us a bit. Yo, what up, Dean? How are you, brother? How are you? Good to see you, man.
Yo, Dean W, bro. Great job, my man.
Yeah. Literally just watched someone lose on the 800 on the buy. Yeah. Oh, on NASDAQ? Yeah. Yeah, the candles tell you everything you need to know. No top wick, no entry. You could still move up today, but maybe not on that very next candle. You know what I mean? So we could still go up today on NQ. It's not like I'm not long anymore. It's just I'm not long on this 15-minute candle. So it's all about patience, man. Cheddar time, Dean. Let's go. Oh, I forgot about cheddar time. Cheddar. Thanks for the discount code on top one. Oh, yeah, man. What's up, Jason C? Yeah, if you guys are looking to buy accounts here and you're looking at top one futures, use code TTE and that'll get you 50% off. And I think it also will get you the add-on for instant payouts. So I don't know how long that will last, but it's up there now. And you don't have to pay extra for like instant payouts. Yeah, man. A closure back below 57 would be so money here. So money. This looks so clean, but we gotta get that closure. Buys aren't the hottest either for a while. I would say at least till 73.
I think for me it's like sells or nothing here to end the week.
Yeah. If we get a bearish closure on NQ above the range, is it possible to enter impulsively on the break of the previous candle high, or is it too risky? I think it'll be a little bit. You might want to support first. So NQ, like instead of taking the impulse trade here, meaning like if it closes above, let's just say. Now look how far this candle has to travel just to enter you in. You know what I mean? So like at that point you can probably pop a little bit more, but what happens if it goes like back down there? So like I think waiting for the support here, even like inverted celery, like where it's just like a nice rejection to the downside, looks like that. I think that'll be better because now you're taking a buy right off this support candle, and your entry now is more so where your break even will be. And so now you can go break even there instead of entering there, right? You can enter here, go break even there, and then close some partials, and it'll be worth it too up there, as opposed to like your trade being from here to here. You can have it be from down here and plus a better position off of a support. Yeah, that I think that would just be the better move, but it could still move up on the break of the highs too. Price is playing around. That's all right. It's playing around. Green, you like this? There's some good price action here, or what? Oh, we got some improvement here. Let's take a look. Hey, gang, usually no trade days would be the day I blow my account, and I'm honestly just grateful to be in the green this week. So I'll lock it up, and okay, perfect. Let's take a look. Yes, sir. Lovely. Lovely. No need to force anything here today. W. That's growth right there. That's progression right there. That's what growth sounds like. Yeah, we barcode trading now. And Q, here we go. Can we pop? Oh, we just did pop. Yeah, it's either gold closures below for me, or that's the week. That's the week. No, I do like the buys on NQ. It's just I don't like taking buys off of candles that don't have top wicks. So although it's popping right now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna keep going. So yeah, so we have to get a little bit different candlestick, a little bit different price action to on gold. Gold, well, you have a bearish 4-hour close on gold. So bearish 4-hour closure. The 1 hour is not really that healthy. 30-minute close bearish here as well, and it's all barcoding. 15-minute got resistance. And it's a bit choppy up there. So I think if we can see if we could see the closure below, we could see the 4-hour begin to melt. Other than that, the buys look good, but it's a bit choppy up until like 74, I would say, and then you got clean range. I got kids screaming out here. Damn. You guys hear my kids or no? By the way, if you guys want to call it a day, man. Don't let me keep you here. Price action isn't the greatest. It's sloppy. Could there be a trade coming up? Yeah, but if you're done for the day, just call it. All right, DJ Scratches. Peace out, bro. Have a great day. See you on the weekend. Been exactly 1 year since I found you. Nice, man. Nice, Vishal. Yeah, it's been good to have you around. Yes, sir. It's an incredible journey, man. I thought that was my neighbor's kid. Just my crazy kids. Later, Foster. Enjoy your weekend, bro. Yeah, if it's gonna melt, it's gonna melt probably within the next hour or so. So we will see. Oh, Stephen B's on the stream. How you doing? Everyone say hi, Stephen B. How we doing, man? Talk to us here today. Talk to us. Welcome to the big stage.
What's going on?
How we feeling, brother? How we feeling?
I'm doing great. Thanks
Yeah?
for asking. How about you?
Incredible, man. Incredible. Just happy to be here.
Same.
Yeah,
One of those.
he's in the TT headquarters. He's outside.
Here. I'm waiting, keeping it warm for us.
What we doing this weekend? Anything? You coming up in July or I should say
I'm
down?
trying, man.
Yeah?
I'm trying, brother.
Fire.
Definitely.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I have to. I need some real sun on my face, you know?
You need some, yeah. I don't know what's going on over there in Canada, man.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's a lot. A lot's going on, but what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Can't do much. I choose not to participate. That's all.
That's right.
I did vote though. I tried.
There you go. Got your sticker and all that? I voted.
Yeah. Right? We don't get those here.
All right, last call for alcohol here, so they would say at the sports events. So this is it. Bearish closure here. We take sells, closure in the range. We call it a weekend.
All right.
That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it.
I think that's the best plan we got.
Yeah, it'll be nice on the 15 too. So we'll see. We'll see. Where did Mr. Gems go? He probably got disconnected. Oh, Stephen B. Yeah, say what up to Stephen B. Everyone. He's in the house for real now. He's in the house for real. I'm hearing that you're some people's caddy. What's going on right now? I thought you were my caddy, bro. No, I was kidding.
No, I'm your caddy. I'm Louis G's caddy too. It's fine. I can multitask. I can be two caddies.
Hey, imagine if me and Louis G play each other and we just make Stephen B carry both our bags.
Yo, I got it, bro.
Running from here, running from there.
Carry 2 bags.
We'll give him his own cart. How about that?
I'm good. It's all right.
I'll be like, Stephen B, let's go, the pitching wedge. He'll be like, no, you know what? I really think you should use a 60 wedge here. I was like, all right, let me get it. That's what a good caddy's
that
for.
also plays.
About to scan the barcode at Walmart. Yeah. Done for the week. Later, Rob Trades. Enjoy your weekend, bro. See you on Sunday. Let's see if we get some rejection from here. If we keep moving up, I'm done. I'm out of here. Yeah, let's see. If we start breaking all the highs and whatnot, probably just call it. But we got no wick here, so we got some hope. And then we tie. All thanks to the caddy. It sounds like my caddy. Yeah, our caddy needs a caddy. True.
Nah, man. It's all good.
Can you check my chart in the New York session, please? Yeah, let's take a look. So NQ closing here with no wick at the top again. So I'm not interested in this really at all. Discord. By the way, gang, if you're not in our free Discord, you guys are more than welcome to join. Yeah, Discord's popping. Let's go. New York session, right? Can you just, I see a bunch of charts here, so if you can just send yours in like freshly and I'll take a look at it. Just passed 2 combos on top stack, took the NQ buy. Very nice. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Just be careful with those no top wicks. Gold is just wild. Yeah. It's just ranging here. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm probably just gonna call it. I'll probably call it a day here. 30 minutes still has a half hour on it. 15's not looking that good at all. I think I'll just keep my profits for the week and move on. What do y'all think? I think so.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good plan. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's not force anything here. Markets are doing whatever they're doing. Like I said, May is coming up here, right? So we got a clean month ahead of us. And let's keep our profits here today and move on to next week. Yeah, next week, next month. Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for having me up here, man.
Oh, yeah, Stephen B. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
Glad to have you up here, man.
God bless today.
Yes, sir. Hey, you just put yourself in position to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just happened to pop up. Johnny popped out. Stephen B popped up, and
perfect time.
It was all meant to happen.
Love it.
Yeah. So Cool, man. Cool. Yeah. Any last minute final thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, anything I can help you out with before we dip out of here? Let me just do this trade analysis here real quick too. Let's see here. So 15 1-hour support, 30-minute support, created support, rejected, closed below. Okay. Sellers and closed back above. Cool. BE right here. 4-hour making top wick. Yeah, nice trade. Nice trade. I wouldn't have taken that just because I don't know. Is there a bottom wick on that? I can't see. But yeah, if it had a bottom wick, I think it's a better trade. If it didn't have a bottom wick, I probably would have stayed out. But yeah, great idea here. 4-hour to create the top wick and all that. Yep. Good job. Good job. Can you check charts for stream, please? Let's check it out real quick. Let's see. Let's see. You're not that guy. Hold on. Let me pop this one up here. Where did it go? For some reason, oh, here it is. That file you're sending me. There it goes. All right, let's take a look here at this one. Okay, so this was May 2nd. Damn, I can't zoom in. Pair 30-minute time frame. Half risk 902 London. Bullish. Let me try and see it a little better. Breakout here, buys right here. Is it a buy or I can't see it that good? But it looks like a breakout, right? Breakout position to move up. Looks like we're moving up. How'd it go here? No volume, small loss, NFP Friday. Yeah, anything prior to NFP, like after London Open, typically is gonna be isn't gonna go too far. So yeah, I think that was all NFP day. Normal breakout, and again, usually when you're ahead of the news like that, normal playbook positions that typically work fine sometimes gets, you know, like price action gets all weird. So yeah, I think it's just a lesson not to trade too much before NFP. Yeah, yeah. Anything else? Let's see. Oh man, that's a lot. That's a lot. A lot of words. A lot of words. 15 minute after grabbing the pack. Waited for candle to close above. Enter. Let me read it in front of pack. TP1. All right. Let's see here. Let me just check out this pick. So what is the question? You guys have any feedback on how I could have done better? So you got stopped out. I just don't see the move here. So I can't see the actual move itself to give you some feedback there. Yeah, it's hard for me to really picture it. So maybe if you could send a picture in, that'd be great. Take a look at this. So 1 hour close above resistance. Next candle close bearish. Let's take a look. Above. I entered after the candle broke above the wicks. Yeah, right here on this candle. This one right here, right? Yeah, that's not bad. Nice celery play. Notice how we didn't move up much because you were close to a resistance there. So that's kind of what I was saying about NQ earlier, is if you can wait for support, which obviously you didn't really get it here, but if you can get entries more so here after a support is formed, then you have all that distance, right? But when you enter on the break of these highs, you're just a little bit late to the party at that point where you really just don't have that much room to go up. So other than that, I think it was a good trade. I don't know how many pips this was, but if it was worthy of the pips, then yeah, it's not bad. Break of the highs there. Yeah. Goldie back up here. Oh, yeah, you can zoom in. Okay, cool. All right, let's take a look at this now, because now we can zoom in. So yeah, looks good to me. Breakout candle, clean traffic to the left. Price ends up closing bearish, right? And then starts. Did this play out? I don't think it played out, right? Kind of just stopped. Yeah, I think it was just lack of volume here, bro. That's it. See how you're just ranging? You're kind of caught up in this overall choppiness. So I think that was all. And then you got to understand too, like pre-high level news, you get a lot of fake outs. A lot of wicks, a lot of fake outs, and then price stays in a range and then eventually breaks out. Like when the volume comes in. Yeah, so that's all. Other than that, if that was a regular day without like big news ahead of you, I think that was a pretty good trade. All right, Jabber. Hey, love you too, bro. All right, cool. I think we're out of here. Would it be better for gold to close above 73 area with the better clean range? I do believe that. 73 is up here, right? Yes. Yeah, 73, you got nice clean range. It's like 80 pips up here too. Oh no, 130. Yeah, I would do that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Hey, it was a pleasure to be here this week. I hope you guys have learned something this week. I hope you guys understand the trades, getting better at kind of comprehending, understanding, doing all that good stuff. I will see you guys back on Monday. If you guys are not in the clubhouse, feel free to join today and tomorrow. We'll be doing the webinar this weekend on Sunday. And for everyone who is in the clubhouse, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you Sunday, my friends. All right. AB Mike, I'm going to hit you on IG, bro. All right. Love y'all. Go follow me on IG. Give the stream a like and sub to the channel. And I will see you guys back here next week on Monday. Same time, same place. I hope you guys have a good one. Blessings, man, to you and your family. And we out of here. Peace, G's. Later, gang. Stephen P. See you later, bro. Peace. Clubhouse. Later, gang. Chat. Peace, G's. Vibes on the way out. Vibes on the way out. Yeah. Later, y'all. Peace. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different, same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turner signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and now you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man. Hey, make them do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. Back to the
Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. Back to the business, I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk. Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Sent me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be busting, where they end your life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? One more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. That hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the fast. Had to cut out the session, he got in the crop. Hold up, spiritual weapons when miracles happen. I'm never surprised cause it got. Ain't serving no Hannah Montana, ain't switching my banner like David, we slinging the rock. We kicking this beating, why serve you sure? Even if it mean I'm bleeding. Come kill my flesh, my soul still breathing. Speak through me, yeah, yeah. This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom, for the ones mistreated. Till the day we see them. This feel like the moment we seeking, the day we can sing up the water, get freedom to walk. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light.